Hi, welcome to session 2 of this online training course. This session will show you how to add easy read, sign language, read aloud and voice recording accessibility options to your form. It will take about 15 to 20 minutes to complete. Before starting this session, I suggest that you download the easy read images from the training guide. The training guide will also provide the links that you need to the British Sign Language videos. Let's begin. At the end of session 1, your training survey will look like this. Click into the form editor, as this is where you're going to add your accessibility options. Click on the form behaviour menu on the left-hand page. Here you will see the accessibility modes which can be activated for your form. The read aloud mode is activated by default. As a survey builder, you can choose which accessibility options you want to activate for a survey. For the purpose of this training video, we're going to activate them all. A couple of things to mention before we proceed. The sign language mode is labelled International Sign. However, this label can be changed to reflect whichever sign language you are offering. Click into the layout in the top menu and toggle on the button Only show illustrations when easy read mode is activated. This should be the default behaviour. When you have done this, select Compose in the left-hand menu. You'll be familiar with this view from the first training session. However, you will see some additional icons appearing in the bottom right-hand corner. These correspond to the accessibility modes that you have activated for your form. They all work in a similar manner. For now, there is nothing that you need to do to support the voice recording mode. When this mode is activated, survey respondents will be able to record a voice message for text-based questions. Let me briefly show you how this works. Go into the test view and activate the voice recording mode. You will see that the first text-based question is now presented with a record button. Try recording an answer and listen back to it. My organisation doesn't currently run surveys. Respondents' answers will be automatically transposed into text and included in your dataset, along with a link to the original audio recording file. We can now add the next accessibility mode. Go back into Build and now select the sign language mode from the bottom right-hand corner. The default label for sign language is International Sign, but for this survey we're going to support British Sign Language. We can change the label here. Expand the survey pages and sections in the tree menu so we can reveal the questions. For each question, you can copy and paste the relevant 11-digit YouTube ID from the training guide. Let's go into the first question. A YouTube video icon will be displayed in the tree structure, and the video is previewed below. The other fields on this page, such as play label and parameters, are optional. They're explained in separate guidance notes. For now, add the YouTube video IDs for the remaining questions. We can now test how the sign language videos are working. If we go into the test mode and turn on activate the sign language mode, You'll see that the sign language videos appear above the question that they relate to. Now go back into the build mode to add the other accessibility options. Select the Easy Read mode from the bottom right hand corner. The tree structure of the survey appears again, but this time you will see the original form and an Easy Read version of the form. By default, the original version and the Easy Read version are exactly the same. Expand the pages and sections so you can see the questions. And select the first question in section 1. It is possible to alter the question label and the helper text for the Easy Read version, but this will mean that your survey data will not be directly comparable. We strongly recommend that your underlying form is written in easy to understand language, so you ask everyone the same set of questions. It is helpful to add images to support the meaning of questions in the Easy Read version. This can be done by selecting the blue button Choose a Media and uploading an image. Multiple images can be uploaded at once, and I suggest you upload all the Easy Read images for the training survey in one go. Once you have uploaded all the images, select the appropriate image for the question you are editing and press Select. You will see an image icon appear in the tree menu and the image will be previewed. There is no need to add alt text for the image as it is decorative. The question and helper text will be announced to screen readers. The visibility mode is an advanced feature which is explained in a separate guidance note. Now Easy Read images can be added for the other questions. With options questions, as well as providing an image to support the question, it's also possible to add images to support the options. However, for the purposes of this survey, we're just going to add images to support the questions. Go ahead and add images to support the remaining questions. You can now go back into the test view to see how your form is behaving in the Easy Read mode. We're going to switch off the sign language mode and activate the Easy Read mode. Once you're happy with how your form is behaving, you can go back into the build mode and select the last accessibility mode, which is the Read Aloud mode. The Read Aloud mode reads the questions and options to survey respondents. It is available for respondents who prefer to listen to text rather than reading text. By default, the browser's built-in text-to-speech engine is used. This is available by default and has several advantages. It requires no additional work from the survey builder, and it works well in areas with poor internet access. It is also able to read aloud the respondent's answers to a question. You can go into the test mode to see how the default read aloud voice works. Activate the read aloud mode.
Which survey tool does your organization use the most? Optional. SurveyMonkey. This is your answer to which survey tool does your organization use the most? Optional.
The disadvantage is that the default browser voice sounds a bit robotic. For this reason, we provide you with some additional options for the read aloud voice. Go back into the build mode. If you click at the top of the tree structure, you will be able to choose from a range of AI generated voices. There are lots of options for widely spoken languages and fewer options for less widely spoken languages. We are now going to set a voice for English. You can try out the voices that are available.
With cloud machine learning,
and select the one that you want to use.
With cloud machine learning, your application interprets images, text and more.
Now expand the pages and sections so that you can see the questions. And select question 1. At the top of the page, you'll be able to test how the question is being read aloud. Below this, you'll see the type of voice which is currently being used. By default, this will be the browser-generated voice. Under voice settings, you'll be able to choose the voice that you want to use. You can upload an audio file, register your own voice, or generate a voice using the AI-supported voice that you have already selected.
Which survey tool does your organisation use the most? Optional.
If you're not relying upon the browser-supported voice, you will need to apply the read aloud voice settings to each individual question. You have now applied all the available accessibility options to your form. You can test these to see how they alter the presentation of your form.
Which survey tool does your organisation use the most?
Remember, you need to publish a new version of your form in order for these changes to be made available to survey respondents. This can be done by going to Deploy and publishing a new version. Congratulations, you have completed the second training course. By now, you should feel confident adding accessibility options to your form. There are some advanced features that we did not cover, such as supporting multiple sign languages. Links to guidance notes on these features are available in the training guide for this session.